25 years is a long time. I feel humbled. I feel privileged because I know that God can use anybody that is willing. I think I came to America about in 1997, and it took me about a year to know why God wanted me in America. We started the church in 1997. I came in 1996, and we started in 1997. And over the years, I realized that the gift that God has given me is more than just to be contained in a particular location, and because of my networking and a combination of many friends and acquaintances and all that, I get invited, and that's how the whole process started. That I don't only preach here, but I also get invited abroad and I travel. I look back now, I can only say that if it had not been for God, we would not be where we are today. God has been good to us. Not many churches can claim after 25 years of what we can see, and many that we cannot even see that God has done, because I felt God found in me a willing heart, to use. And I can only but thank God that He's been good to us. I wrote a book many years ago called Line Crossers. And what that means is that at one point in time or the other, life will draw lines for you, And what do I mean by that? Lines can be challenges, or it can be somebody daring you to do something, or it can just be something that you want to achieve in life. And until you cross that line, you might not be able to achieve it. Which, for instance, you want to change your career, you might have to go to school. That's a line for you to cross. For you to become married, you might have to cross the line of being single, and then you get married. The whole essence of the book was to challenge people to be the best that God has called them to be. So we said, okay, why don't you take it to YouTube and start Line Crossers there? So every Saturday on YouTube, we do Line Crossers, program there for 25 minutes thereabout, and then and that's it. When this church started, just as Baltimore, we had many challenges, and one day I was complaining, and I thought I was praying, and God said to me, "Have you taught the people what you expected them to do?" And I said, "No." So I said to myself, "Okay, do I need to teach them?" And I felt God was saying to me, "Yes, you need to teach the people." So someone gave me a book. It was 21 Laws of Leadership by John Maxwell. And I read that book, and I realized all I was going through was in the book. So I came back to church and I started teaching leadership, and that's how I got into leadership. I've also realized that no matter your calling or your anointing, you need leadership skills to be able to lead people. Do you understand? Moses was called by God, but it took his father-in-law to let him know that how to delegate, how to do something, and that's leadership. Do you understand? Jesus, for 3.5 years, taught his disciples leadership. He taught them how to lead people. He taught them how to talk to people. So leadership is important. So in September, by God's grace, 24th and 25th of September, we're having our Great Leadership Conference. This is something we've been doing now for about 10 years. I took it to Africa, I took it to UK and some other places, and we got good reviews. And the goal is to teach leadership. Teach it not just from the theoretical aspect, but from the practical aspect. People that have gone through it, people that have gone through things. Because most times, it's better when you teach what you've gone through, not just what you've read. We have many speakers that are coming up. The theme for this year is structure and restructuring. There's not a better time to talk about structure and restructuring than now. No matter the vision you have, no matter your goal in life, it's important that we put structure. Even God, before He created this earth, He put structure in place. Because for 6 days, God created the heavens, He created the earth, He created the stars, He created the fish, He created the waters. That was structure. Then He now brought in man and said to man, take care of this garden. That was structure. So it's important that we understand structure so that we don't over-spiritualize structure, things, and we say, oh, I don't need it. Yes, you do. Yes, you do.